Hey everyone, today is not going to be a normal vlog because something happened. My parents were coming to visit us. I mentioned it in a few vlogs, the past few vlogs. They were coming to visit us this weekend for Memorial Day weekend. They live about 5 hours away, and on their way last night they got into a really bad car crash. And my mom is fine. Their dog is fine, but my dad is in really bad shape. What happened is they just bought a 94 Mustang convertible and they were driving that and they hit a deer really hard on, going the speed limit, which was, like 70 miles an hour. And they hit a deer and it was flung over the roof, and the deer actually hit my dad as it was going over the roof, and he was knocked unconscious for a few minutes and was bleeding out of his nose, which obviously was really scary for my mom. And they ended up taking an ambulance, and the nearest hospital was about an hour away, and he's probably going to be fine. He has a broken arm right below the elbow, and so he's going to be in surgery today to get a plate put in, because it's not, I guess it's not in a spot where you can just put a cast and it'll heal. So he's going to have surgery on that today. But the main thing that they are worried about is his head, because the deer, when it was flung over the roof, it hit his head and specifically his eye, and his eye is really swollen. He has a broken eye socket right here. This bone is broken, and so his eye is really swollen, and it's not, tracking very well. He can't really see out of that eye really well, and they don't know if that's going to be permanent or if that's just from the swelling. And so they have to wait 7 to 14 days for the swelling to go completely down so that they can reevaluate and see. He might need surgery, and he might end up losing eyesight in that eye completely. And it hit him in the head. He has a concussion, and he's been bleeding a little bit into his brain, which is pretty normal with a concussion. But if you all don't know, if you haven't been watching us for a while, my dad has some really serious health issues already, and so that makes him even, it's harder for him to heal and to recover. He has kidney disease, and he's waiting for a kidney transplant. He's on the transplant list, and he has dialysis 3 times a week. And so his body just doesn't heal as fast, and it doesn't do as well. And so that's what we're worried about. And his blood doesn't clot because of his health issues, so that's kind of worrying, because bleeding in the brain, it needs to obviously stop. He's in ICU right now. They aren't too concerned. They do think that he will be fine, but there's always that chance. And my dad is the most amazing man, the most amazing dad, person. He's what I look up to, and he's what I want to be as a person. He is actually not my biological dad. He's my stepdad technically, but I call him my dad because he's just means that much to me. And I've only known him for, 6 years. My mom met him when I was 16, and they got married when I was 17. And even the short amount of time that he's been in our lives, he's my dad. And my biological dad actually passed away a few years ago, and he wasn't a good dad. He wasn't a good man. And Jair just stepped up to the plate. He's amazing. And I was a really hard teenager. When he first met me, I honestly tried to scare him off because I didn't like any of my mom's boyfriends. And I'm so glad that he didn't scare off, he didn't leave. And he's probably the best thing that's ever happened to me and my mom and to our family. So please just keep him in whatever you believe in, whether it's prayers, vibes, whatever. Just send it all his way, please. And my mom too, she is an amazing woman and mom, and I can't imagine how hard this is for her. She already has so much to deal with, you know, watching him be sick from his kidney disease. Oh, I just can't even imagine what they're going through right now. So we aren't going to vlog today, obviously. I'm just not in the mood at all. And I'm going to go hug my baby a little bit tighter. And so you should all hug your loved ones and tell them that you love them. And please just send, she's waking up. Please just send vibes and prayers his way. And I'm not sure if we're going to vlog tomorrow. We'll see how I feel, but yeah. If you're watching this, I love you so much, Dad. And me and Addie, we don't know what we would do without you. And you're gonna get through this. You're strong. You're the strongest man that I know. And we love you. Bye.